Hello everybody, thanks for watching all them ads, so I'm going to get straight to it. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm tired of taking in my little tank off my camper and to get it filled, and it only costs a little under $5. So I decided why don't I just use my propane one, which when they refill this, it says 15 pounds on it. When you have them manually refill it at, like, I got Franger's gas and AmeriGas, they put 20 in it, which is great because it could fill this thing a little under 4 times, because it says it holds 1.2 gallons, but it holds 1.5. We'll find out. Gotta have a scale if you want to do it right. This is my adapter and everything I made. This little plastic doesn't really stay on there, but it does help when it does work right, so you gotta be careful not to lose that. Screws right in there, backwards thread. Shut-off valve, I prefer that. You don't really need it, but I think it's preferred. And here's the items I bought. This is from Menards. That's the shut-off valve. It does not look like that, but that's their photo. You need a 1/4 inch. All this is the exact items I bought. You have flare to MIP, 3/8 to 1/4. I bought these on Amazon, eBay. I paid $7 something for them. Now they're 20% off of $9.99. They're $15. That makes good sense. But you need that style because it's free flow. Some of them have regulators in them, or stuff that makes it so it only flows one way. You do not want that, or this will not work. That's basically a tube with threads on it. I originally bought from Amazon. They were like 15 something, and yeah, you can't put it into the tank, it'll regulate it. And there's my hose. You can get any size of hose you want, but make sure it's 3/8 flare. If you can find a 1/4, that gets rid of most of the adapters. The length I wanted, I couldn't find a 1/4. You don't really need that long. And then that's my next video I'm going to be doing. So you'll need a screwdriver. This will also work for 11-pound tanks. You want to turn this upside down. I'm going to show you all this again. There's the adapter in there, shut-off valve that don't look like the picture, and then the free flow. See, there's something in there, but it still lets everything flow through. Put that back on. Hold on. There we go. I put that back on. You also need pipe tape, I guess. I forgot to put that on there. And this is just screws right in because this is 3/8 and that's 3/8. But all this goes down to a 1/4. It flows pretty good. Okay, you gotta first weigh this tank. Actually, I'm gonna do it differently. Put the phone down for a second. Put the camera. Okay, you gotta turn your main tank upside down. You want to put that on a scale, but I don't turn the scale on because it's supposed to hold 5 pounds. Screw this in there. Backwards thread, so left tight, right loose. Because they really don't have a saying for that. Okay, so I'm gonna break there's a bleeder right here. You know, loosen that up here a little bit. Come out. It's gonna shoot right on the tank. As you can see, it's all dirty there. I clean it off every once in a while. Now you can either weigh the tank before, which mine's 8 pounds 10 ounces, or you can turn it on now and it'll zero out with the weight in there. And as you put some in there, air. Maybe it don't like that on here. Air. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Ugh. Okay. Now put this on there. So we're at 9 pounds 13 ounces. All around there, 12 ounces. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 13, 14. It needs to go to 1411. So now you turn this on. And make sure this is upside down because it's liquid propane you're trying to get. Turn it to the side. Turn on the valve. And then turn this valve on. And you can hear it going in. Sorry, I got the sniffles. I don't know what's going on. It's not COVID. And that should start going up. Now it's also a really cold day, so this valve will freeze up, especially that valve up there where it narrows down. But for the first 2 minutes, it's basically letting out the air and the air out of this hose. And then it'll just start climbing really quick. It's not as fast as having someone else do it, but at least you don't have to look like a fool filling up a little tank. Ugh. A little bit of a switch in the video. I just didn't feel good outside, so I ended up taking a break, getting rid of my sniffles so it wouldn't ruin the video. Now we're doing it in my bathroom because I have no garage. I'm gonna turn that back on. Plus it was really cold outside and that was freezing up right there. It's about 10 degrees outside. So we're gonna get everything back up and going. We're at 9 pounds, 6 ounces. Turn this on. Watch it go up. Got the vent on so it sucks out any smell. Shouldn't have any smell until it starts shooting out liquid out of this. This is really just air. Obviously it's going to smell a little bit eggy or whatever you want to call that smell. But once it starts shooting out full liquid there, you want to shut the valve off. And then I let it sit there for a little bit longer unless it's overweight. It was at 9 pounds, 6 ounces, so we need 5 pounds in it. Be 14 pounds, 6 ounces. But I go until this shoots out, which I think is about 5 more ounces. I also switched out tanks. I was having problems with the valve on that one. It shot on my hand. I don't know if you guys noticed that, and I wanted it to be a good video with a good tank. I just don't feel like redoing the beginning of the video. Coming up on 1.5 pounds. Now that bleeder is on all new style tanks. There's an older style tank, even this one, see it's right there. Pounds, going up to 14.6, which I think we're probably going to get to 15, just about 15 when this starts leaking out. Just keep your screwdriver with you. And don't freak out when it starts shooting out. You ain't losing that much. If I was outside, I'd make it until it's a full stream, but since I'm inside, I'm going to shut it off a bit earlier. Because that is propane. This where it really smells and everything. And 3 pounds and a half. Oh, and when you shut this off, make sure you shut this off before you pull this off, or you'll have a lot in there. $14.6 is what we're going for 5 pounds. Whoa. Guess it didn't like being on the camera not being used. Another pound to go for 5 pounds. Got my screwdriver ready. Now, obviously you'd want a bigger tank than this if you're going to be filling this up all the time, or if you're living out of your camper. But I'm tired of going in and getting this little buddy filled. Getting close, another 6 ounces to go. Three more ounces. I'll show you guys the end weight, but I want to zoom up here so you can see how that spits out of there. We're at 14.6 right now. That's 5 pounds. And it's still going. I'm going to stop as soon as it starts spitting. You want to go until there's a full stream, like right at the beginning of a full stream. There's a spit. Okay, and then I shut that valve off, and we'll see how much it weighs. About 3 ounces over. If I would let that go to a full stream, it'd be 6 ounces over. I've done this a few times. So it really holds 5.5 pounds, almost 5.5 pounds. But since I'm indoors, I'm not gonna let that full go. I don't want the smell in my house. If I had a garage or a shed, that'd be great. But just tighten that valve back up, or the air one. Don't over tighten it. Shut this off. Right to loosen. Pull it out. There you go. It weighs 14 ounces, 1 pound empty. 8. It should only be at 13.10. That was when I bought it from Menards. I weighed it. So yeah, that's still over 5.5 pounds, and that's at 80%. And I've filled that many times like that, and I've had no problems. So it's not like I overfilled it or something. And always make sure you flip over your main tank. Never leave it upside down. And shut that off. I leave that on there because I fill it up quite often. Yeah, hopefully you guys like this video and it helped out.